Heavenly Father, in this moment, I come to you in honesty. No more pretending. No more masking the pain behind a smile. You see what others can't. You see the nights I've cried silently, the mornings I've woken up feeling empty, the ache that words cannot express. And you don't turn away. You draw near. You are El Roy, the God who sees. You saw Hagar when she was alone in the wilderness, and you see me now in the wilderness of my emotions. You understand what I feel, even when I don't understand it myself. My pain does not push you away. In fact, it pulls you closer. I thank you that I don't have to perform for your presence. I can come as I am, broken, bruised, and bewildered, and you receive me with compassion. Wrap me in your comfort, Lord. Let me feel your nearness like a blanket of peace. Speak over me the truth that I am not alone. You know my story, every detail, every wound, every scar. And still, you call me beloved. Still, you pursue me with mercy. Still, you choose to walk with me through this valley. So I rest in this truth today. I am fully seen, fully known, fully loved. Sometimes I want the pain to end now. I long for instant relief, for the ache in my heart to vanish, for the tears to dry permanently. But you are not only the God of comfort, you are the God of process. And in your divine wisdom, you often choose to heal slowly, thoroughly, and deeply. So teach me to trust the journey of healing. Help me to be patient with myself, to understand that grief has its waves and that emotions do not follow a straight line. Remind me that even Jesus wept, even he felt anguish. My pain does not make me weak, it makes me human. And you, Lord, meet me right there in that humanity with open arms. Let your grace fill the spaces where I feel incomplete. Day by day, renew my strength. Moment by moment, restore my joy. When I am tempted to rush ahead or numb the ache, gently pull me back into your presence. Whisper to me that it's okay to rest, okay to feel, okay to take this one step at a time. You are the God who turns mourning into dancing, not always in an instant, but always in your time. I believe you are doing a deep work in me, healing not just the surface but the roots. I give you access to every layer of my soul. Come in, cleanse, repair, breathe new life into the parts of me that feel dead or forgotten. And when I struggle to see progress, when the healing feels invisible, remind me that your hands are never idle. You are shaping me, growing me, preparing me for joy I can't yet imagine. So I will wait with hope. I will walk by faith, and I will trust that what you begin, you will surely complete. There are nights when the silence is loud and the darkness lingers too long, when the weight of my thoughts presses heavily and sleep feels like a stranger. In those hours, when the world is still but my heart is restless, I need you most. You are the God who never slumbers. You watch over me with tender care, even when I cannot see or feel you. Your word says, "Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning." So I cling to that promise in the stillness of this night. Help me to find rest not only for my body, but for my soul. Quiet the storm within me. Let your peace, which surpasses all understanding, guard my heart and my mind. Speak softly to the places in me that ache, and remind me that I am safe in your hands. Thank you for being a God who is present in the darkness. Thank you for understanding my tears, for interpreting the groans of my heart, and for being my refuge when I feel most vulnerable. I will not fear the night, because you are with me in it. I will not fear the silence, because your voice still speaks. I will not fear tomorrow, because you are already there. Wrap me in your presence tonight. Let me drift into rest knowing that you are God, and I am held. There are moments when even breathing feels like effort, when the pain of life is so heavy that I forget what peace felt like. In those moments, teach me to breathe again, not just with my lungs, but with my soul. Teach me to breathe in your truth and exhale my fear, to inhale your peace and release my sorrow. Sometimes I don't need all the answers. I just need your nearness. I don't need the future mapped out. I just need your hand in mine for the next step. Help me not to rush through my pain, but to walk with you through it. Even the slow, shaky steps are enough, because you walk with the broken. When I feel like I'm drowning in emotion, help me rise with grace. When my strength fails, lift me with your own. I may not have it all together, but I know you hold all things together, including me. Remind me that healing doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to trust that even in this, you are working for my good. Help me breathe with hope again, with trust, with faith that the next breath will be easier than the last. You are the God who gave life to dry bones. Breathe into me again. Fill me with the wind of your spirit, the warmth of your love, and the quiet strength to keep going. And when I feel lost, remind me, even a breath is a victory. Even a whisper of faith is enough. Because you are near, and I am not forgotten. There are times when hope feels fragile, when faith flickers like a dying flame, when disappointment settles deep and dreams seem far away. And yet, something within me, though bruised and tired, still believes. It's not loud or triumphant, but it's there, a quiet heartbeat of trust, a small ember of hope that refuses to die. You are the God who honors mustard seed faith. You do not require perfection from me, only surrender. So I bring you my shaken heart, my weary spirit, and my whispered prayers. I lay them at your feet, knowing you understand them fully. When I am tempted to give up, remind me of who you are, the waymaker, the promise keeper, the God who never forgets his children. You see what I cannot. You know what I do not. And you are always, always working. I choose today to believe, not because I feel strong, but because you are. Not because my circumstances make sense, but because you are sovereign over them. Not because I see the outcome, but because I know you hold the outcome in your hands. Reignite in me the joy of believing again. Help me find beauty even in the waiting. Remind me that miracles often begin in the shadows, and that resurrection always follows surrender. I am still here, Lord. I am still reaching for you. And in my reaching, I know you meet me with compassion. Thank you for never giving up on me, even when I'm tempted to give up on myself. Thank you for calling me your beloved even in my brokenness. Today, I choose to trust again, to love again, to believe again, because you are worthy, because you are faithful, because you are God. Some pain clings tightly, some memories feel stitched into my soul, and some burdens, I've carried them so long, I've mistaken them for part of me. But today, in your presence, I choose to begin the process of letting go of what I cannot control, of what I never fully understood, of what never turned out the way I'd hoped. I release it, Lord, not because I'm strong, but because I trust that you are. I lay it down because carrying it is too much for me, and you never asked me to. Help me, Father, to loosen my grip on what hurts and to lean instead into your embrace. Leaning in requires trust. It requires vulnerability. It requires faith that you will catch me. So I lean into you, not with perfect courage, but with the little strength I have, with trembling hope, with the broken pieces I've tried to hold together on my own. I know that in letting go, I'm not losing. I'm making space. Space for your healing. Space for your voice. Space for joy to grow where bitterness used to live. Lord, let my hands be open, not only in surrender, but in readiness to receive what you have for me. As I let go of the past, teach me to hold onto your promises. As I loosen my grip on pain, teach me to cling to grace. And when I am tempted to reach back and pick up what I've surrendered, remind me of the freedom you've already given me. Thank you that you are gentle with my pain and patient with my process. Thank you for catching every tear, understanding every sigh, and never rushing my healing. Thank you that even now, you are making all things new. So here I am, open, surrendered, and leaning into you. Amen.